one of the biggest ways in which you worship God is in your conversation with people. It is a spiritual sacrifice you are offering up unto God. Did you not hear what James said, the apostle? He said, you can't with one mouth bless God and with the same mouth curse men who are created in the image of God. He said, these things ought not to be so. You can't from the same place bring sweet, all right, and bitter waters from the same place, bring fresh and salty. He said, you can't do that. In other words, when you bless God, that's a spiritual sacrifice. But when you bless men and recognize the image of God in them, and you speak about the qualities of God that you find in them. You wake up in the morning and you look at your spouse and recognize the qualities of God in that person. You recognize the qualities of God in your children. You recognize the qualities of God in your friends. You speak about it. In your conversations with other people about them, you acknowledge the good that God has placed on the inside of them. Then you create a healthy environment for those people to grow. And you are offering up spiritual sacrifice unto God in your conversation. In other words, we sit in the cafeteria during lunch break and we're all talking, and they raise up a conversation about a boss. And I begin to speak about good qualities that are inside that person and acknowledge the image of God. And talk about, all right, even if the person seems to be difficult, but the person is disciplined, I acknowledge how disciplined that person is. By doing that, God, I am offering up, all right, spiritual sacrifices unto him. That's why he says, let your words be seasoned with salt. If you will understand scripture, this is how, all right, you season the things that you are offering up unto God. Be seasoned with salt, that it might minister grace unto the hearer. So every time grace is ministered unto the hearers, you are offering up spiritual worship and sacrifices unto him. So one of the ways in which the tongue is contaminated is when there is negativism there that comes out of our lips. When we speak negatively about people and speak negatively about things. When as people hold conversations with us, what comes out of us is just negativity there. That discourages people. And that's what I want to sit on today and teach on. And our negativity comes out of and where else there's all this negative stuff coming? When a person is negative, even if somebody sits down and all they see are the negative things in other people, and they're negative about things, and there's a challenge there, and the first thing they are saying there is that it's impossible, it cannot be done, undermining the ability and capability of everybody that is on that team. It's coming from somewhere. I want to decode that this morning and show how you can overcome that. Why some people come up and say, look, it is possible. Let's go ahead and do it. And like the other 10 spies said, look, it's impossible. Negativism there came out of their lips. Why were they so negative? Where was it coming from? Why do people interact with others and some people, all they see are the flaws that are in people? And while some other people see the good that are in people. So it comes as a result of the experiences that we have had, negative experiences that we may have had. Luke chapter 6 and verse 45 says, a good man out of the good treasure of his heart bringeth forth good things. And an evil man out of the evil treasure of his heart bringeth forth evil things. For out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth will speak. So when people speak and they are negative and they complain and murmur, it's coming out of what has been stored in their heart over the years. Experiences that they have had over the years. And they have had negative words deposited on the inside of them. Any person that hurts another person with words is only revealing that they have been hurt by people close to them with words.